The number one question that I always get from other freelance writers is all about client acquisition. How do I get more clients? Where do I get more clients? How do I find clients? And all of the above. So let's talk a little bit more about that. Also, my name is Becca Fingbath. I'm founder of Robin Writers, and I am excited to talk to you about this, even though it is a very difficult subject, and we're all kind of, I think, learning as we go with this. But let's see what we can do. So, first of all, I don't know about you, but I have been a little discouraged from maybe other freelance writers who posted online on some social platform. That they might say something like, I wanted to be a freelance writer, so I just made 3 writing samples and I put them on my website, and then I contacted a few prospects and I got 3 clients and I was able to quit my job and everything's been great. And I'm genuinely happy for these people. Like, that's amazing. But if that's not you, um, which it's not me either. That's not the case for a lot of freelancers. I want to talk to you today. So I'm going to give you some background about the projects that I have kind of in the works right now, or some prospects, and maybe it'll kind of give you some ideas. So one project that I'm waiting on starting right now is someone who I actually met probably in like 2021 or so. We've connected on, Twitter and LinkedIn and TikTok and everything, and then eventually, uh, he needed someone to do some editing work. And since I had been building my personal brand and everything around writing, I kind of came top of mind for him. So I did some editing work for him about a year and a half ago. And then recently he needed someone to write some blog posts. So I'm kind of waiting on that to start. So that's just been purely from being really active on social media and building a brand for myself and just publishing content every day. We can kind of get more into that. But really just becoming top of mind and branding myself as a writer. So, when he needed someone, then he thought of me. And then I have 2 other projects, one that I'm kind of waiting on, and then one that we're kind of figuring out if we're a good match. And they are both from former colleagues. So when I left a job, I connected with them on LinkedIn, or I got their phone numbers, and we've just been staying connected. I know actually both of them had seen my social content, like on LinkedIn and stuff, and just I just kind of reminded them, like, I'm still around, doing this is what I'm doing. And I post about, if you follow me on any platform, I post a lot about writing and tips and everything. So that's kind of helped remind them what I'm doing, and become top of mind also when they needed somebody. So as you can see, I don't really do any like cold DMs or cold emails. Um, I've tried. It just I think maybe I just haven't figured out what works best for me in that sense. I just find just pure networking and posting valuable content just really valuable, because that, to me, I feel like I'm able to better build trust with people, and to just be more, just have more of a rapport with my audience. And so when they need someone that fits my skill set, I just am top of mind, and they feel like they already like know and trust me and understand where I'm coming from. And I think they're more confident in contacting me to see what we can do. So honestly, uh, that's what I do. um, I can share some resources also down below, just about different things that I've written about, and my experiences with other client acquisition and personal branding experience. But that's honestly just what I do. And sometimes it can take a year to ramp up. It can take a few months to ramp up. We do have some level of control, I think, about when it comes to client acquisition. Like, if you kind of have a more flexible schedule and it's more of like a little side thing, and a little extra money, then you might not be in as much of a rush. But if it's like your full-time income, you might want to go more hard on the networking and everything, and maybe try out the cold DMs and cold emails and see if that works for you, because sometimes it really does. Um, so, and I think in my periods where I wasn't really actively looking versus when I just started to be more intentional, that's when I saw more progress. So it's just putting myself out there, and announce, make that announcement that you're available. Don't be afraid to say, I'm available for work. This is what I do. This is how much experience I have. But also make sure to spin the spotlight on your target audience. People are going to see your post about how you're available, but they're going to want to know what's in it for them. So in that post, when you announce that you're available, really give them a sense of how are they going to benefit if they hire you or if they ask you for a consultation. What's going to be in it for them? How is their business going to benefit if they choose you and if they take the time to get to know you better? You don't want to you want to make sure that you give them confidence that you are willing to look into. So think of it that way. Because I think a lot of times it's really tempting to kind of just list out all of our expertise and all of our experience and, why we're a great writer. And I think people can appreciate that to a certain point, but again, people are kind of selfish in that way with whether you kind of, are aware of it or not. Especially when it comes to business, they want to know what's in it for them. So always keep that in the back of your mind. What's in it for them? And make sure you make that really clear. So that is my kind of spiel for today. I hope that helps. Again, client acquisition is not easy. You're not alone. It can be really difficult. So if you're really struggling and you're really stuck, definitely don't don't be discouraged, and feel free to reach out to me. I'll provide my contact information below. And I hope this helps. Again, this is very difficult, but be willing to try different things and be willing to put yourself out there, provide valuable content, continue networking. I have a goal that I try to talk to someone new like every day, every other day if I can, whether it's on LinkedIn or Twitter or reaching out to like an old friend or old colleague, you know, somewhere. Even if you talk to like your aunt who lives across the country and you kind of just mention like, "Hey, I'm available for freelance work if you know anyone," because you never know what other people who other people know, and referrals are amazing. So that's another kind of strategy there. So again, hope this helps, and feel free to contact me. Again, I'll have resources below, and best of luck in your client acquisition. Bye.